Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Battletech with me, Bragaton. Let's meet our mysterious contact. Mr. Oliveira, thank you for honoring my request to meet. I'm Anna Maria Centrella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contract, and I don't need Comstar asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the Mercenary Review Board. I already know that I want to hire you. Have I piqued your interest, Commander Siath? My interest? Sure. But I need to hear details before I'm willing to commit to anything. Of course, Commander Siath. I'd expect nothing less. The job that I have for you is relatively simple. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your services, I'll pay down the interest on your rather sizable loans. I'll buy you the breathing room you've been looking for. A fair deal, wouldn't you say? How do you know about... You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell us what we're supposed to be recovering. This. Lady Centrella's image is replaced on the screen by a grainy photograph of an enormous grounded dropship. Ramshackle structures cling to it like barnacles. She's a derelict vessel, an Argo, one of only two ever made. For over 200 years, she's been lying in state on Axylus, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you're going to bring her to me. Yeah? And how exactly are we supposed to do that? I mean, that's a big ship, and she looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. I'll be darned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Vertanen. I have engineering staff on hand to attend to the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Farah Murad, has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You'll find a jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. It will carry you to the Pirate Moon, where you'll clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go to work on the derelict, and you'll protect them until the work is done. This should be all well within your capabilities, Commander Siath. Unless I've come to the wrong company, of course. You don't work on the frontier without learning how to deal with pirates. We can handle the job, no sweat. And I can see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well enough, and there'll be more work waiting for you upon your return. Mr. Oliveira will never find you a better opportunity than the one I'm offering, Commander Siath. I can promise you that. She isn't wrong, Donald. We're looking for a lifeline, and I think this is as close as we're gonna get. We can handle anything you throw at us, Lady Centrella. I am to prove that to you on Axylus. Very good. I'll forward your contract to Mr. Oliveira. Your reputation as a freelancer is well known within the Magistry, Commander Siath. I hope that you live up to it. The contract for Lady Centrella's derelict recovery job is ready for review in the command center. We should follow up when you think we're ready. Alright, let's take a look. Silas. That's only one skull, I think we can handle it. So travel to Alloway and dock with the jump ship you find waiting there. It will carry you to Axylus, the pirate moon where the Argo crash landed centuries ago. Further details on the job will be provided upon your arrival. I haven't found any mention of Axylus on our star map, Commander. It appears to be a completely uncharted system. Makes me wonder how Lady Centrella knows where to find it, but it isn't my place to ask.
By your command.
Oh, cool, and our Shadowhawk might be ready by the time we get there. It won't be. I think it's gonna be 2 days shy. But I think we have experience to spend as well. Extension. Banging noises draw you to the shared MechWarrior barracks, where you find Medusa disassembling one of the Leopard's internal walls. There are already several panels neatly stacked beside him. He pauses, then explains. There's a few cubic meters of dead space back here. I'm making room so we can stretch without hitting the bunks. As reasonable as this sounds, the banks aren't going to like you modifying their property. Sure, Medusa Technician. I make the change easily reversible. You look over Medusa's work. This is a temporary change, yes? Medusa blinks and quickly nods. Yes, Commander. You say the word, and I can have this back the way it was in 90 minutes. 120 tops. Good as new. You nod. Good. Carry on. However, in the future, you'll get a sign-off before you start anything like this again. Are we clear? Yes, Commander, he says. Morale increased by 1. So I'm pretty sure you can skip these little cutscenes, but I find them really atmospheric. Maybe later in the series.
Now entering synchronous orbit.
We've arrived at Alloway, Commander. Ready to proceed with our current contract. Not yet. We can wait a few days for my Shadowhawk.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Commander, I'm setting a course for Lady Centrella's jump ship. It's strange though. This moon is taking us to... Axylus. Doesn't appear on any of my maps. Which leads me to wonder, where exactly are we going? And how do they intend to get us there? That was one heck of a rough ride. My stomach is still doing somersaults. That's because those crazy bastards use a pirate point to get us here. If we'd suffered a misjump, a sour stomach would be the least of your concerns. The leopard could have gotten irreparably mangled. Heck, we could have been irreparably mangled. The cautionary holovids they showed us at the Academy were the stuff of nightmares. When exactly did he realize what Centrella's jump ship crew was planning on doing? As we were on our approach to dock with the jump ship, it was way out of position to use any legitimate jump point. Putting 2 and 2 together, I could guess at what they were going to do. The next time this happens, you tell me about it before we jump. I'd rather eat a bullet than go out the way my parents did. Yes, Commander, of course. Sorry. But we couldn't afford to turn down this job. I thought that, given the situation, ignorance was probably bliss. We'll talk about this later, Meyer. But for now, what's done is done. We're here, and there's money to be made. Let's focus on the task at hand. Argo's crash site is here, smack dab in the middle of a pirate stronghold. The ship, the stronghold, and everything around it belong to a self-styled bandit queen called Grim Sybil. Her gang is the closest thing that Axylus has to a ruling council. Grim Sybil. Is that supposed to be scary? It sounds like the kind of name you choose out of a hat. What do their defenses look like? They're patchy at best. I don't think that Axylus gets a lot of visitors. They have strong anti-air cover, but little in the way of ground-based defenses. I'm seeing a lot of vehicles, but battle mech activity looks light. Define light battle mech activity. What are we talking about exactly? I can't put an exact number on it. All I have are surface scans to go on. From what data I do have, I'd expect the pirates to be able to field a full lance of light battle mechs, all of them in poor repair. There are mixed reports of something bigger. That'll be Grim Sybil's mech. I don't have any information on tonnage or armament, but given the shape that everything else is in on Axylus, imagine it's being held together with chewing gum and baling wire. What else do you have on Grim Sybil? Before today, I've never heard of her. Yeah, I hadn't either. Centrella's intel says that Grim Sybil mostly stays put on Axylus, but she's got at least a dozen pirate gangs operating under her banner, so she must have something going for her. Sybil's bio is pretty sparse. There isn't a lot of meat here. Just a note that she came up under Lady Paula Trevelyan, the pirate queen of the Tortuga Dominions. I guess that's impressive, having a personal connection to Lady Death and all. Lady Death? Really? I swear, man, these pirate names are killing me. What do you expect, Yang? They're pirates, not poets. The only real job requirement is a willingness to kill for money. Yeah, I guess that's true. Fair enough. Is there anything else of interest in that file, Darius? Don't leave us in suspense. Well, it looks like Trevelyan and Sybil had a falling out. That's not terribly surprising, given the Pirate Queen's track record. Sybil managed to survive somehow. Good on her. She's been living on Axylus ever since. The rest of the report is just a rap sheet. Apparently, our Bandit Queen has racked up an astonishing number of kills over the years. Mostly against merchants and freighter crews, but kills all the same. She likes to get her hands dirty. She knows her way around a battle mech. And that's all I've got. The pirates have vehicles and turrets. Maybe a few battle mechs. Got it. Keep going. The entire structure is surrounded by radar-guided anti-aircraft guns. Your first task will be to take down the radar towers, so that Sumire can approach the derelict. After you secure the crash site, go dark with the Argo and jump off the engineering team. Then they'll miraculously get a 200-year-old wreck flying again. Lady Centrella has bet a massive stack of C-bills that they will. For what it's worth, I believe that her chief engineer can pull this off. I never heard of Dr. Farah Murad before Lady Centrella mentioned her, but I did some digging after our meeting. She was telling the truth. The doc has quite a reputation. It's supposed to be some kind of frontier engineering wunderkind, or wunderkind, and a genius at bringing dead ships back to life. Periphery ingenuity at work, huh? Can't wait to see this Dr. Murad in action. Soon enough, you're going to get that chance. Hopefully her skills are everything they're cracked up to be. Good hunting, Donald. I'll be keeping an eye on you from up here. Real quick.
Training complete.
Standing by.
Ready for orders.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Good to go.
Ain't bulwark. Then we'll give her a breaching shot once we get to that point.
MechWarrior training
Ready for
complete.
orders.
Training complete.
I didn't know I'd have to go through all this again. That's my bad.
MechWarriors, prepare for combat.
A self-appointed bandit queen has taken possession of the Argo, a derelict dropship and relic of the Star League era. We believe that it belongs in more suitable hands, namely, ours. We drop on Axylus, shut down the pirates' anti-aircraft capabilities, and hold out while our engineers bring the Argo back to life.
Command interface initiated.
Welcome to Axylus, Commander. It's every bit as charming as you'd expect a pirate-occupied moon to be. You'll find Grim Symbol's radar stations just ahead. Defenses appear to be limited to turrets and ground vehicles, for the time being at least. We know that Grim Symbol, spelled differently here, has at least one lance of battle mechs, so be ready for anything. Be careful of the pirates' turrets as you make your way into the base. They pack a nasty punch. They can also sensor lock your mechs. Aim for the turret generator. That'll be the fastest way to neutralize the threat. After the pirates' radar stations are down, you'll be clear to proceed to the Argo. Good hunting, Commander. Knock out the radar cover, crush any pirate resistance, and secure us that derelict. My turret generator is right here.
On my way.
Moving out.
Got a sec. On my way. Waiting for orders. On it.
No one else seeing this. Wake up, you idiots! We've got company!
But they're driving giant battle mechs. We can't fight against.
Any more objections? Good. Get out there and fight!
Got it.
Oh, whoops, I forgot to change the mechs up once I,
Attacking from position.
restarted the contract.
What can I do for you? Roger that. Firing on target.
There we go.
Building's trashed.
Heck of a shot.
Engaging target.
Minimal damage on that hit. What's up, boss?
So that's rough terrain. I'm going to try and avoid that if I can.
Roger that.
Move up here. I'll have him brace again. Not too worried about these vehicles taking him out.
Yeah. Got it. Locked on target.
Not what I meant to do. But what's done is done.
Engaging target.
Good to go. I read you, Commander. Moving out. Special delivery!
That guy has a laser. We're gonna take him out first.
Receiving you. Heading out. Targeting for physical attack.
It says miss, but it definitely hit the side of my mech.
Commander. On it. Firing.
That's one tower down.
One less structure.
Engaging jump jets.
See about taking out this dweeb. Probably don't need all of these.
Engaging target.
Ah, damn. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's half my heat threshold.
Waiting on you, Commander. Got it.
And missed anyway. And we overheated.
Hey! Stand still when I'm attacking you! You can fry an egg in here!
Reporting. Major armor loss. That shot went internal. Orders? Ah! Receiving you. Move into position.
Engaging jump jets. Engaging target.
Alright. Doing good work.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Slowly but surely.
I hear ya. Uh-huh.
Alright, just let her cool down for a bit. 40 damage.
Weapon system down. Commander? Engaging.
Alright, take him out, buddy. Or not.
Waiting for orders. Don't need to tell me twice. Uh-huh.
Yep. Coordinates received. Attacking from position. Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
This is a bad idea.
Engaging target.
That's done it, Commander. The AA guns are down for now. Get to the crash site. Secure the area.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
Yeah, there's really no reason to rush that.
Position confirmed.
Got it.
Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
I mean, the tower couldn't fight back. All the enemies are destroyed. Like, let's just hope he gets to the next stage of the mission.
On my way.
Good to go.
Aye, aye. Roger.
On my way.
Got it. Copy that.
You betcha.
Crash site secure. Sumair, got a clear approach path to the derelict. 2 steps ahead of you, XO. Watch yourself, Commander. I'm coming in hot. The package is delivered, XO. I'm taking the Leopard to a safe distance before the pirates can get their guns running again. Roger that, Meyer. Dr. Murad, your team is clear to enter the derelict. I hear you, Mr. Oliveira. We're making our way inside now.
Alright, people, you know what to do. Marines, clear the ship of pirates.
With pleasure, Dr. Murad.
Alright. 3 battle mechs and a tank.
Waiting for orders. Heading out.
The commando. A locust. What's a start?
Aye, aye. Move order received.
Oh, we're gonna absolutely blast this guy.
Nice. Got past his armor.
Alright, armor still intact.
Do they think they can hurt me?
I hear ya. Coordinates received.
See what we can do here. I'm gonna try and multi-target. I'd like to take him down with the PPC.
No problem. I've got enough guns for everyone.
Not quite enough. But not bad. I took out the tank at least.
Engaging target.
A tank and a commander are down.
Enemy mech
Dr.
destroyed.
Murad, the pirates have Alpha Squad pinned down in the Argo's main hallway. Bravo squad. Bravo
And a
squad is
general.
holding the door to engineering, but you better hurry up.
To the light mech.
Sergeant? Talk to me.
He made a mistake by moving
Armor
forward.
blow through. Internal damage. Move order received. Time to get physical. I think I hit something good.
Ooh. Yeah, Scorpion is a nasty tank. That's gotta go.
My internals are taking a beating.
Waiting for orders. Time to fly!
Really fine. Take nothing else out this turn. It has to be this guy.
You get a headshot, and you get a headshot! Getting pretty hot in here, Commander!
Yeah, I'm playing it risky for no real reason. Not need these active.
Engaging target.
Oh no, the mech down.
Enemy mech
Dr.
destroyed.
Farad, what's happening in there? Come in, Doctor.
We now have the numerical advantage.
A little busy. The pirates are dead. But so are half of my engineers. It's an unholy mess in here. Bodies everywhere.
Can you get the ship flying again? I need an update.
Look, do you want me to talk or do you want me to fix the damn ship? You do your job, I'll do mine.
I copy.
What can I do for you?
Alright, let's drop this nerd.
Engaging target. Enemy mech critical damage.
Or do some okay
detected.
damage. We got rid of 2 medium lasers at least.
Waiting on you, Commander.
We'll just have her
Resting my mech.
hunker down for now.
Yes, Commander. Position confirmed.
Try and keep him safe.
I'm taking internal damage.
Engaging target. Enemy mech critical damage.
Oh, what does he have left?
detected.
Nothing. I mean, he could ram us.
Orders.
It's a very real possibility.
Firing on target. Hostile removed.
You think you're gonna steal my ship, you miserable little scrub. Nobody steals from Grim Sybil. I'm gonna carve you like a roasted pig. That's a big mech. Yeah, but it's in terrible condition. Concentrate your fire. You should be able to take it. That was a heavy mech. Not mistaken.
Good to go.
was a, oh, I forget the name of it. I recognize the mech, though. Another one I didn't recognize from the side.
Commander. On my way.
I'm not afraid to alpha strike these guys, so I'm gonna turn on all my weapon systems.
I hear ya.
Quick draw, that's right. I kept thinking Highlander, but I know the Highlander is a, assault mech.
Ready for orders. On my way.
Actually, I probably shouldn't expose him like this.
Sensors locked on.
A Shadowhawk. Okay, I saw the gun on its shoulder. I thought it was its, head.
Yeah.
Alright, right into the fray.
Waiting for orders. I read you, Commander. Moving out. Yeah, critical hit.
Now, hang in there, guys. It's about to get nasty. Yeah, I knew I should have moved him there. I even tried to move him back, but I already used his movement, so that was that.
Standing by. Oh.
Good to go. Right, Commander.
Engaging target.
Alright, that makes things a little easier.
Enemy mech destroyed. Damage minimal.
Waiting for orders. Copy that. Locked on for physical attack.
Alright, medium laser destroyed.
Solid connection on that one.
This is where overheated, I'm gonna run into melee.
Engaging physical attack. Enemy mech critical damage detected.
Waiting for orders. Got it.
That's okay, Decker did go out to a named enemy. That's...
Commander. I'm losing weapon systems.
that's a decent way to go out.
target.
We're definitely picking this thing
Enemy
apart.
mech. Critical damage detected.
Commander? Targeting enemy 6.
Aye, aye. I copy. That hit something good.
And she doesn't really have much left.
Ready for orders. Engaging target.
Engaging target.
Oh my gosh, we're taking out every
Enemy
system on that
critical
mech
damage
besides the mech
detected.
itself.
Waiting for orders.
AC2 ammunition depleted.
Coordinates received.
Alright, enough goofing around. Whoa, well. No reason to overheat the mech.
Roger that.
This thing just does not want to go down. And be a little cautious not to do more structural damage to my mechs. Oh gosh.
Damage minimal. Engaging physical attack.
Commander? Right, Commander. Ugh!
There we go. You lance to the Argo commander. I'm just about done.
Confirmed.
It's done. I can't believe it. It really worked. The engines are online, and I have thrust control. Go now. Celebrate later. Roger that. Hang on, Commander. For the first time in 2 centuries, this beast is going to fly.
Mission successful.
Now, we lost Decker for it, but we got the Argo in exchange. I'll take that trade. Yeah. Ton of kills here. Alright, I guess we'll grab the Quick Draw Shadow Hawk. I don't really care what else we get, so... we'll grab an AC-5 since we lost an AC-5 there. Then we got a piece of a Locust, we got a large laser, three medium lasers, small laser, 2 SRM-2s, 1 SRM-4, ammo, and jump jets. Nothing super exciting, but something nonetheless. You've done excellent work, Commander Shiath. You've earned yourself an opportunity to do more. Meet your real client. I don't believe that she needs an introduction. Happy to see you again, Aegis. Or, should I say Commander. You've done well for yourself. The old man would be pleased. Must come as a shock to you, seeing us here at Alloway. Seeing us at all. I apologize for that. I had to be sure that you were the mech warrior I remembered before I reached out to you. And now with the Argo on its way to Lyreton for repairs, I know. You're everything I remember and more. I can't believe you're standing here. The entire Reach is convinced that you're dead. She was dead. On Madeira too. I'm sorry, Lady Arano, but the news feeds ran footage of your dropship getting blown out of the sky, on a loop, for months. That wasn't her dropship. The broadcasts of her death were Directorate propaganda. Well-crafted lies to keep the masses in line. That doesn't sound familiar at all. But with that, Kamea, I'll leave you two to your reunion. Best of luck with the negotiations, and keep me appraised of whatever decision you come to. Lady Centrella's face winks off of the view screen. The dull blue glow of her hollow projection slowly dies away. Lady Centrella was right about the propaganda, Aegis. Uncle's Directorate is run on lies, though in this case, they very nearly became true. The Directorate's assassins pursued us into the frontier, and the months following the coup, we had more than our share of close calls. Eventually, they gave up looking for us. We've been living in exile ever since. Where have the two of you been hiding for the past 3 years? As far from Directorate space as we could get without leaving the frontier. A miserable little ball of rock called Zathras. It was a nasty, brutish planet, full of internecine strife and bloody turmoil. There were power struggles and mad nobles, plagues and zealots and holy wars. So you're saying it was a typical frontier world? More or less. Living on Coromadir, I heard stories about the problems that many frontier systems face, but I was detached. I never saw how rough life outside of the Argon Coalition could get. My uncle's coup changed everything, Aegis, including me. Because Centrella sent us after the Argo, I'd like to know why. In part as a test of your abilities, to make sure that your performance at Coromadir wasn't a fluke. Our experience in the coup has taught us to be careful, Commander Shiath. We could just reach out to you on faith. But the Argo herself is important as well. She isn't just a ship, Aegis. She's a symbol of reclamation and rebirth, and the return of better days. You'll see for yourself soon enough. She was a majestic vessel once, a true product of the Star League. Under Dr. Murad's care, she will be again. Okay, you made it off of Coromadir, and you found me. Let's talk about why. I imagine you've already guessed. I intend to seek justice for my uncle's crimes. I intend to take my throne back. But I can't do it without you. We have resources, an army drawn from all across the frontier. Perhaps most importantly, we have the patronage of Lady Centrella, and the tacit support of her government. That means money. A great deal of money. The Magistracy is bankrolling you, huh? Unofficially, yes, using Lady Centrella as an intermediary. The Magistracy sees Kamea's claim to the throne as an asset worth paying for. They want to see the Directorate dealt with, but it isn't in their interest to do it themselves. They prefer to keep their own hands clean. Rimwood Periphery is a powder keg, Aegis. Tensions between the Taurian Concordat and the Federated Suns are high. My uncle's military posturing could be viewed as a provocation by either side. If open conflict between superpowers were to erupt, it'd be difficult for anyone to remain neutral. The Magistracy wants to avoid getting dragged into a major war. And you're House Centrella's best hope for a clean solution. They fill your war chest, you remove the Directorate from the board, and the Magistracy lets tensions between the Federated Suns and the Taurians simmer down on their own. Am I reading the situation correctly, Lady Arano? Correctly enough, Mr. Oliveira. I understand that this isn't just about defusing a dangerous situation. For me, taking on the Directorate is personal. My uncle betrayed me. The Founding Council has been reduced to a handful of powerless figureheads. Our very identity has been cut away and discarded. House Espinosa is long overdue for a reckoning, and with your help, I will bring them one. Run with me, Aegis, and we will not fail. Your cause is honorable, Lady Arano. If the price is right, I think we can do business together. The price. Of course, Aegis. Let us discuss your compensation. Pledge yourselves to me, and I'll buy your company's debts. All of them. You'll be free to travel and seek clients as you please, as long as you come to me when I call for you. And on the day that I reclaim my throne, your obligation to me will be forgiven, your debt wiped clean. Of course, you'll also be paid for every battle you fight at our behest, at a rate that will feel quite generous, given the clientele that you're accustomed to. Thanks to House Centrella, we have money to burn. I don't like the thought of being some noble's pawn. I don't like being in hock to a bunch of loan sharks either. It sounds like a pretty good deal, boss. I'm just saying. Deal. Let's go make Mastiff Montgomery proud. He would be. In truth, I feel that he is smiling down on us even now. I'll take my leave of you now. I have an army to rally, preparations to make. But it won't be long before I contact you again. And when I do, I'll need you ready. Prepare yourself and your company, Aegis. Our war is about to begin. Lady Arano just bought up all of our debt, Commander. That means no more banks restricting our jump ship access. We can travel to more systems now, but we should still steer clear of the major states. We don't want it to look like we're going to cut and run. Good news, Commander. Once Doc Murad and her crew got that wrecked ship safely away, they found most of a Centurion in its cargo hold. It's not equipped for combat yet, but with a little love and attention, I think I could return it to service. Swing by the mech bay to check it out and order a refit.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
A sturdy and reliable mech, the Centurion is good at both taking and giving a beating. TN9A models are able to engage at any range, but the damage curve increases as they approach a target. Alright, sorry Decker. Alright, real quick. Repair what we've got. Was it a jump jet? Yeah, it must have been a jump jet.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
New equipment available.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Alright, we gotta hook this guy up with some weapons, so we have a... Sure, we'll do that. AC-20, we have a medium laser in the chest. Oh, because it's a support weapon, that's why. I see. I see. Fine, we'll put that back. Probably do a couple jump jets, just to get around the map a little more efficiently, and a heat sink or two. We also need AC-20 ammo. Put that in the head as well, because if that goes out, I mean, we're done anyway. How many shots per, Only 5 rounds, so let's do... And... Another jump jet, I guess. Probably not the most
I'll let you know when that's done.
optimized build, but we'll be alright for now. Alright, well I'm going to call it here for now. Next time we'll find some more contracts to do, maybe level up our surviving mercenaries, maybe even hire another one since Decker's out. And we'll go from there. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.